and welcome to the Financial Room. I'm your host once again, Natasha Bridgmohan. This is our last episode for February, and I thought, how fitting is it to have the special guest? February was the month of love, Valentine's Day, and the month of relationship and the importance of family unity, which is our Family Day long weekend. I would like to welcome somebody very special to my heart, my partner, Glenn Bridgmohan, Vice President of the BridgGroup of Companies, and my soulmate. Welcome, Glenn.
Wow. Thank you, Natasha, and thank you for having me on the show. Finally.
You're very welcome. I'm so happy that you're here and you're going to be vulnerable and honest with our audience in terms of them getting to know you and giving them some tips about work, life, and balance. And for those who are working with family members, especially with their spouses, a little bit about tips and to be successful. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your role at the BridgGroup of Companies?
Well, this year I'll be celebrating 15 years working at the BridgGroup of Companies and working very closely with you. And since then, working closely with you to build the company and the services that we offer in each division. It's been quite a ride, and I must say it's been enjoyable. It's been fun. It's had its challenges, but at the end of the day, it's been very rewarding.
Absolutely. And I'm so honored that you decided to come along in our, entrepreneur dream and be part of it, because you've played an integral role. We celebrated 20 years last year, and 15 out of 20 years, you were one of the key founders and role players for success. So thank you for that, Glenn. And why don't you explain to us a little bit about real estate, and then, of course, move on to your love of what you do outside of work?
Well, I've certainly developed a passion for the real estate division and helping to help others as well, which is something that's common amongst all of our services at the BridgGroup of Companies. But, from a personal standpoint as well, it's also about building wealth. And I must say, real estate is fun. It's been very enjoyable.
Yeah.
There's many different things, different aspects to the real estate division, and I certainly do enjoy that, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
And one thing that we're focusing on as a family dynamic is building generational wealth for our children and grandchildren, and of course building a healthy retirement portfolio where our money's outliving us. Would you say?
Yes, I definitely have to agree with that, and it was definitely the right path that we chose in order to accomplish that.
Being able to, not only fall in love with real estate, but have real estate services and give us what we need for our financial goals and our financial retirement too as well. And a little bit about your hobbies and what do you do to relax and keep you balanced, I would say.
Yeah, I'll have to say that, aside from, being at work, your work-life balance is so important, and spending my time at work is very valuable, but coming home too is just as valuable. And I do believe in that separation of coming home, recharging, relaxing, and preparing yourself and resting your mind. But most of all, spending time with the family, and spending time with the family is always fun. When I'm not doing any of those things, though, I do have a few hobbies, and one of which I do like my sneakers. I do like collecting my shoes.
He's definitely a sneakerhead, and so is our kids, if I must say.
And it's something that the kids have definitely taken on as well. And
I'm definitely not a fan of sneakers, if you know that. I'm more a barefoot kind of girl.
We do enjoy it, and we enjoy it together. And it's always fun, and I can't wait for summertime where we can start golfing again. And golfing is always fun, and I know that last year we got to go out a few times and golf together.
Golfing and hiking.
Golfing and hiking.
Well, if I may say, three tips for a loving, caring relationship. What would you say? 3 quick tips.
I would definitely have to say, space. Space is very important, from time to time. Not right now, but from time to time. Open communication, just communicating effectively, and spending quality time as well. And finding that time away from everything else to add value to our relationship.
Yeah, and it's just because you're married doesn't mean date night stops, and that's one thing that I really appreciate you, giving me that opportunity to spend time with you and always falling in love with you every single day. Listen, relationships are everything. Pick up the phone and call us. We're here for you. Thank you, Glenn, for joining us.
Thank you for having me
and watching the Financial Room.
Thank you.